mom started doing this because, well, she started helping out the old owner, Israel, in August, and he's been bugging her for about 5 years to buy the business. And
when he met Sophie, he's like, why don't you and your daughter buy it? And I was like, no, I don't have the energy, and she doesn't want to run a shop. And then she rethunk her plans. Yep.
I've always wanted to own a business, and so kind of we got lucky, fell in our lap a little bit. And then I've been learning how to frame a little bit more. I've only started in 2020, and I've been learning how to own a business, run a business. That's been a curve for sure.
Yeah, that's basically when we frame something that's never damaged, and you can always take it apart, pass along to your kids, or get updated decor. We just had somebody bring where she brought some stuff she got from the Salvation Army or a thrift store, and she just wanted to update the frames.
Well, I was thinking too, the not restoration guy, the insurance guy. Someone brought in some frames, and the ones that were custom framed did not get damaged by a fire or water or floods.
It was fire.
Everything that comes in here is unique and has its own issues,
and
treasures.
Well,
like its own.
Mostly, it's treasured, sentimental.
Yeah. Well, I meant it all has its own.
Yes. Well,
you have to redo it all.
Well, one of our everything's very special. It's custom framing, and these things almost always mean a lot to the person. But we had within our first week of business somebody drop off 20 jerseys. We do have a lot of frames that we keep in house. Then we have a couple standards of black and white that we always have on hand, and we have affordable, reasonable price on those. All these samples, when I started in 1985, we had about 60 or maybe even 80 samples of molding, but we had a bin in the back where we would pull that molding out. We'd be like, oh, you want number 114? Okay, here it is out of this bin. We would cut it, we would join it. But now, starting around the late 80s, they started having what's called a chop service. And you could just order the frame, the size you want, they wrap it, they cut it, they wrap it, and they send it to you, and you can join it and fit it for your customer. Now we have 4 companies that we use that deliver to us every week. So it's really, it's not an inventory-rich business anymore, even though we, in particular, do have a lot of inventory. A lot of mats, a lot of frames, but we literally can get mat board, frames, glass, foam core, everything we need.
Yeah, mat board's another one that only had a few options, and now we have 2 huge sheets.
We used to have 80 colors, now there's 80 whites.
Nice.
You'll just do it.
I'll say at Metro Frame.
Okay. Get framed, Detroit.
At Metro Frame.
I just looked up